It's your boy Guru in the house, back with another bang on video where, ladies and gentlemen, we've got something really special coming up for you guys. Of course, as usual, you gotta be. See, this is a transfer window. A lot of Arsenal fans, or literally any fans for that matter, nobody is excited about this transfer window, man. Call about Manchester United fans, they have to because they don't. They really are fed up because of their whole management and Ed Woodward kind of doing things delayed or probably getting some wrong calls like it what Donny van de Beek. But if Arsenal is about to be talking about in the transfer window, of course, from 1st of January, you've been hearing it that Arsenal are looking in for a creative midfielder. It's 14 days since we have not signed anyone. Yes, we have not, apart from Omar Rekik, who's come in. We literally have signed nothing, no one. And apart from departures of Sead Kolasinac, we're still talking about when will Socrates leave, when the hell is Mesut leaving, is all the talk in the town. What exactly will happen, I will let you know in this video, and stay tuned for more. Well, the first news that we've got here is sports director of Fenerbahce, Emre Belözoğlu, says Mesut Ozil is closer than ever. I don't know what did he mean that way, but of course it looks like Fenerbahce is definitely going to poach their player in Mesut Ozil. According to Sport One, chief reporter at Sport One at Berger PJ, so he says that so far there's been no negotiations, no contact at all from Arsenal for Julian Brandt. The player is totally 100% focused on playing for Dortmund and wants to bite through the difficult situation. Yes, it is a very difficult stage of his life wherein, for him, who literally had an enormous number of assists when he was playing for Leverkusen, is really struggling at Dortmund at the moment. I think he can come back, but if he does not, I hope he signs for some better club. Moving on, well, Dani Ceballos tweeted this image with the caption, "Work hard to exceed yourself every day. It's the only way to succeed." @Arsenal, hashtag training day, hashtag Gunners, hashtag Vamos Ghana. So it looks like Dani Ceballos is, well, of course, I kind of see these kind of posts from him every single time, so I don't think so. I will be having more explanation towards it. But moving on, here's a big update on Tariq Lamptey. So of course we Arsenal fans saw that there was a link of Tariq Lamptey to Arsenal. Here's Fabrizio Romano tweeting and pouring cold water, so literally throwing a bucket of ice right at our face by saying that Brighton are planning to offer a new contract to Tariq Lamptey, as many clubs are looking at the former Chelsea right back for the next summer. Brighton are still waiting for the work permit to complete Moises Caicedo deal, but that does not give a damn about it. But forever, all the clubs who are really interested in signing this Brighton youngster is definitely being getting. He's definitely try. I think they'll try to keep hold of him, and he might have a new contract in place. Also, David Ornstein tweeted about Mesut Ozil. He said Mesut Ozil prepared to forego proportion of the £7 million owed to leave Arsenal this month as free agent. So talks between Arsenal and 32-year-old continue. If no agreement, he stays. Talks with Fenerbahce plus DC United ongoing, but Jan move would only be to Fenerbahce. So if he's leaving this month, it will only be towards Fenerbahce, and I'm pretty much sure that will be happening because, see, the biggest reason why it would happen is because of his wife. She is definitely going to stay there in Turkey, so I'm pretty much sure he's definitely, he'd want to, spend some years here and then go to DC United maybe. He would want to go to DC United somewhere down the line of his career. But moving on, well, Gabriel Magalhaes posted this image with a smiling caption. Gabriel Magalhaes is definitely ready for the game. But are we ready to see him instead of Pablo Mari? I don't know. Let me know in the comments what you guys feel about it. But moving on, well, of course, don't forget there is a watch along for tonight's game against Crystal Palace. It's very late, 1:30 p.m. 1:30 a.m. Indian Standard Time. But do join in. We're gonna definitely have a watch along, and we are going to have a wonderful time. I believe so. Well, Unai Emery opened up. Well, of course, we told you that Unai Emery had a detailed chat up with Chris Wheatley. So he was asked about Wilfred Zaha. He always wanted to sign Wilfred Zaha over Pepe. So Emery said, "I was thinking at this time that the adaptation of Zaha was probably easier and faster than Pepe. But Pepe is a very good player, and I think he's going to progress." So yes, I think he was right. I think we have to agree to the fact that we overpaid, and the only way to redeem himself, Nicolas Pepe has to really add a lot. Let's see if he's going to get that footballing brain to succeed at Arsenal or not. But moving on, also Fabrizio Romano opened up about Fowler and Balogun. He says the problem for Balogun is just that he is not playing. He wants to play. It's important for young talents as Balogun is to play. That's why he's considering to leave the club, not because he doesn't want to stay at Arsenal. So he wants to play. 15 clubs are behind him. We know that. Blah, blah, blah. Moving on. Shkodran Mustafi. Arteta opens up about Shkodran Mustafi. He says his future right now is here. We have Papa that probably is going to leave this window. William Saliba has gone on loan. So we don't have that many defenders. Gavi has been out for a period. David has been injured. So the situation is completely different to before. He's been very close in a few games, but now we found as well a partnership that is giving us clean sheets, and sometimes when you do that, it's difficult to change, but he's still in contention. So Mustafi, it looks like he might be leaving in the summer and not this January window. Wow, okay, whatever. So about Thomas Partey, Arteta said, I think he's got a different presence. He brings something different to the team. It's not about, just about his talent. It's not just about his physicality. It's who he is as a person. He makes players better around him, and that's a big, big quality. He's in a really good place. He's settled really well in the dressing room around the staff. He is a special character, and hopefully we can see him on the pitch. Finally, well, that's what we also, we as fans, would want to see him as well. Let's see if we can see him against Crystal Palace or not. But moving on. So Roy Hodgson has opened up about Arsenal. He says, we're meeting them with them having very high confidence levels. At the moment, they're doing everything well, defending well, but most of all looks at the quality of attacking players they have. You're talking about people at the highest European level. Looking at the squad, the way Mikel Arteta works with them, the way they play, the principles, their principles, the quality of their staff and club. I never expected anything other than them coming back to the Arsenal we know and expect them to be. So yes, Roy Hodgson was all praise that yes, Arsenal are definitely going to be back, and he's not going to take this game lightly at all. Moving on. So Arsenal could have a new backup goalkeeper on their radar. Sky Sport named Barcelona reserve Neto as a potential replacement for Alex Runarsson. However, a price of 18 million pounds would be a chunky fee for such a position at the Emirates. So if Arsenal would want to get Norberto Neto, they would have to pay 18 million pounds to get him, according to Sky Sports. They say that the Barcelona reserve goalkeeper would only come if they pay a good amount of money. Moving on, so super agent Jorge Mendes is on the lookout for a new Premier League club for Nuno Espirito Santo. So the Wolves boss extended his contract with the club until 2023, but Mendes is actively searching for a change of scenery for his client, whose reputation has soared in recent seasons. So Nuno is keen to remain in England's top flight, and Mendes was in talks with Arsenal over a potential switch, according to reports. However, Mikel Arteta's recent resurgence believes that it's not going to happen. So he might land up in La Liga, Valencia. So he might land up in Valencia as well. Also, Jack Wilshere is said to be handed a big chance to relaunch his career at Bournemouth. It looks like he will be definitely getting a new deal there. But moving on, Serge Gnabry has opened up about him being a flop at West Bromwich Albion. How exactly that turned him up into a Champions League winner. He says, it was a very important time in my career where I had to learn and accept a lot of things as well. It made me a tougher guy on the pitch. When you're younger, maybe talent was enough and just enjoying yourself and having fun. Then I realized it's also hard work and things don't go your way. If I didn't go to West Brom, if it did not go how it did, I wouldn't be here at Bayern Munich now. I wouldn't be Champions League winner. I wouldn't have had 5 trophies in one season and be playing, I think, in the best team in the world. So, ladies and gentlemen, Serge Gnabry is definitely happy about it. But also, let us discuss about the training images. You can see Gabriel Martinelli is back, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, Gabriel Martinelli is back alongside Granit Xhaka. And you could see Emil Smith-Rowe and Thomas Partey is back in the training alongside Granit Xhaka and Alex Lacazette in the background. And you could see Reece Nelson training alongside Gabriel Martinelli. And then there is Obama and Partey, Laka, Xhaka, Emil and Thomas. Obama, Saka training as well. And you could see Kieran Tierney. The guy doesn't feel cold, does he? And then there's Emil Smith-Rowe, Willian. And Thomas Partey is really happy about it. And Nico Pepe, David Luiz and Thomas Partey training. And of course, there we have it. So these were the training images, and this is all the news that I've got for you guys. Consider subscribing if you seek daily Arsenal content. 15,000 subscribers is what we are trying to achieve. Help us reach there. In return, you're going to get daily Arsenal content, what you deserve. Cheers. I will see you in the next one.